Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, it doesn't work without you guys. So, I hope everybody's having a happy Easter, um, knowing what this day means. And, um, yeah, everything kind of has a new meaning these days because of what we're going through. It's kind of interesting. Mikado, how are you doing, man? What's up? Randy, how are you doing? Dominique McCormick, Tierra, how you doing? Rennie Ramirez, what's up? Happy Easter to you, Cowboys fan, 1973. Dave Yarnell, Kevin Carr Jr., what's going on, everybody? I am just chilling. Today, um, today, just kind of slow down. I didn't do a whole lot of videos today. In fact, I think this is maybe only the third one that I've done all day. David C., happy Easter to you too. Johnny Strongarm, happy Easter, buddy, and keep your ass at home too. That's right. I kept my ass at home all day long. Brandon, Elvis Stigmata 49, Tierra, happy Easter to you. Dave, don't be like Dave or be like Dave. I can't remember which that was. Jonathan, how are you doing? Happy Easter. So, I'm actually sitting outside here. The weather is, it's in transition, so to speak, because one day it's hot, next day it's kind of cold. And of course, April showers bring May flowers, and so it's actually raining out here. But I have this rectangular umbrella that's over top of this, so I've got kind of like a dry area that's right around here where I'm broadcasting. But you know me, I like to come on out. Happy Resurrections Day. Cold and rainy in Kansas. Yeah, it's cold and rainy. There's that cold front that's coming through. I know today was in the 70s, but I think by Tuesday it's supposed to be like in the 30s. The weather's just crazy. It's just crazy. Fireside chat early. Yeah, I thought I'd do it kind of live because I like to. It's great to be able to interact interact directly with you guys. And it's funny. Where did I get this Doomsday shirt? I've had this one for several years. It's been buried in my closet, so it doesn't. I don't bring it out that often, so it doesn't get messed up because this is a classic. I can't remember, to be honest, where I got it from. Cold and rainy in Kentucky. Yeah, well, you're just stayed over from us, so yeah. So I guess it's gonna be that way for us tomorrow too. Well, thank you, Noah. I appreciate that. But like I said, I haven't done too many videos and stuff today, but kind of taking it easy. Been kind of playing around the workshop a bit, spending time with the wife, and she's doing all the chick flicks today. And so I've watched a few chick flicks with her and interacted with my boy Q and PC 76 and Mike Jack and um, Jet D, and sent out all the greetings to everybody for Easter and Happy Easter and everything. Reggie Hart, how you doing, man? Happy Easter. Brian Hayes, 91 in H Town today. Yeah, Q said, man, he said telling us it's like 75 degrees at night and stuff, man. It's gonna be a long summer down there in Houston. Um, did I read your email? Thought I got a couple of them from you. Here's the thing. I read a lot of my emails, and I don't always respond to them because I get a lot of ones for the shot glass racks. I get some. Of course, I get a lot of ones that are spam, and I get ones that are hate mail, and I don't always have time to send a response to all of them. But I can't remember. Just sitting here. Severe weather coming. What's up, cuz? Oh, Daniel, how you doing, man? What's your skins gonna do in the draft, man? Are they gonna take Chase Young? Are they gonna take Chase Young, or are they gonna do what they usually do, and that's try and get a quarterback? Happy Resurrection Day. Was checking out Noah Brown film. The kid is really good. This is put up or shut up time for Noah Brown because this is his fourth year. This is the last year of his contract. You've got a needed slot receiver. It's going to be interesting to see if he can try and make a move or not. It's like now or never. They gonna flop. Hello, everybody. Bruce Perkins, you must be an Eagles fan. Q in the house. What's up, Q? I just talked to him not too long ago on our uh, Marco Polo chat. Skins could take both and still be in the dumpster. Oh, damn. Sup, happy Easter, everybody in here. Chase Young. Some guys just happen to have the perfect name. Chase for an outside linebacker. You couldn't ask for a better name than that. I mean, that's perfect. Chase Young. So, how's everybody doing on this Easter? How's Michael doing? Michael's doing fine. He's in there watching some YouTube at the moment. It was kind of crazy this morning because I kind of slept in. I got up, went to the bathroom, did my old man pee thing and all that. About 6:30. Excuse me. It's not the corona. Mm. Probably sucking up all this propane gas here. Went back and laid down in bed, passed out. Next thing I know, it was like 9:30, 10 o'clock. And so I got up trying to get my YouTube morning video on because what you guys don't know is like between like PC 76. Every morning he's like, yo, man. He's like, Pookie, I need my fix, man. Where's the morning report, man? I need the Joe Boo report and stuff. And so Jalen Ragar, okay. I'll definitely check him out, Zach. Appreciate that. And so I was trying to get it put up, but it took like an hour and a half to upload, and I'm assuming that's because church was going on and everybody was, live streaming church and stuff. So I was like, uh-oh, is YouTube down? Is YouTube shutting my channel down? What's going on? Because I'm just looking at it, and it's saying 0 uploaded, and I'm like, uh-oh. I've been here before, but fortunately, it did go up. Barely going to start the pit up. Oh, some fajitas and steaks. Oh, man, you must be on the West Coast, man, because, it's 8:30 here. It's already dark, as you can see, and it's raining. Thank goodness it's all kind of running off. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, it's definitely raining out here. What's up, Mark? From the fanatical Cowboy fan, Tony. What's up, Tony? Then how can you got Anna Googans for your name on there? Anna Googans? Tony. Okay. Jet, no rain here. Okay. Albert Blaney, how's it going? I'd like to meet you too, man. Unless you're like a stalker and a crazy person that wants to like cut me up in a million pieces, then I don't want to meet you. So we have been through a whole lot over the course of, say, the last 30 hours. Nice barbecue day. Not here. It's a nice day if you want to go walking or singing in the rain. Stormy here in North Carolina. Happy Easter. Happy Easter to you too, Tim. New subscriber up to digging this live chat. Well, I'm glad you like doing it. That's the thing. It's nice to put up videos and be able to walk away, but it's just something about being able to do live streams and to interact with people and things. Ziggy Marley, it's headed your way. Garrett Lawrence, thank you very much, man. Appreciate the super chat, man. I thank you very much. I don't have my my super chat voice. That's actually on the inside of the desk. I wish we have a new version of Kevin Gogan on our. Oh man, Kevin Gogs. Gogs had that attitude, man. He reminded you of a hog with those jowls that he had, and that dude was one of those guys that just didn't give a f. And he would just like knock you the hell out. Ruggs is going to be gone before we get there. And I don't want defense, man, defense. Your offense does enough. We need a defense that's going to shut people down, man. Lord, Gogan. Oh my, and that's kind of missing. Not so much the offense because some of our guys have a bit of an edge on there too. But Gogan, man, that's a guy that he's ready to fight at the drop of a hat, man. Hey, Mark, stay healthy. I'm keeping away. I'm keeping when I go out. I got my mask on. I keep my distance and everything else. So I'm doing all I can to try and keep myself healthy and others around me healthy. Jet, you gonna be here a while? I'm back. What's up, Twan Eagles? What's up, everybody? How you doing, Twan? People don't get in trouble for fake news. Well, here's the thing about this is crazy because it's Calais Campbell. Oh, people told me when I said 3 years ago to get Calais that you don't know what you're talking about. That guy's washed up. He's old. He's overpriced. He's no good. Yeah, okay. I take him right now. That guy is a winner. Okay, so TMZ did what they usually do yesterday. And this is what bothers me about sports. I'm going to tell you guys, see, I have a dream. I remember growing up and being a sports fan. So you guys don't understand how good you got it. I know being locked down sucks, but the fact that I can be here right now with 131 people that are communicating back to me still is freaking amazing. See, you have to understand evolution. A lot of times people will say, what we're doing is working. It's not broke. Don't fix it. And those are usually the people that end up going out of business. Because business is constantly evolving. Things are constantly changing. It's Darwinism. Survival of the fittest. And what you may have done, 10 years ago doesn't necessarily work today. It's a different audience. It's a different demographic. It's different technology, you know? 20 years ago, Barnes & Noble was a big thing. You were making bank if you were, Barnes & Noble. And when they started putting Starbucks in and things, you started making bank because it was new. You mean I can go read a book or a magazine, get a coffee, this, that, and the other, that, it was different. It was the new business model. McDonald's would think, we're McDonald's. We've sold billions and billions of hamburgers. Why do we have to change? We're McDonald's. Well, you see that they're kind of dying. You look at Subway, Eat Fresh, and all this, that, and the other, and they're dying because the model changes. And that's where we are now with sports journalism, if we can even call it that anymore. Because the fact that you have TMZ being the one that's bringing you all this breaking news on sports and stuff like that, and then you get guys like Mike Farello, who seems to have a personal vendetta against the Dallas Cowboys. So Clarence Hill tweets out and says a person close to Dak Prescott said, police basically came, that they were following guidelines, no more than 10 people or anything like that, that there was no party, because somebody had called in and said they're having a party. When you looked at what TMZ did, you saw a woman who's here, it looks like she's putting on makeup. You saw Zeke Elliott, and you saw what looks like another person. They're not exactly close together. The woman putting on the lipstick, she looked like she was 6 feet apart. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to justify this. I'm just saying that the narrative that they put out was there's 30 people. Now, did you see any evidence of 30 people? Because news should be about reporting what you see as facts. There might have been 30 people. I'm not saying that there weren't. I don't know. I wasn't there. But apparently neither was TMZ, and they don't have any evidence or proof that says that it was. However, and if you read the first paragraph of what TMZ put out there, it says the police came by and didn't have evidence of a party. That's in there early on, real small. But then it goes on, you looked at the headlines, if they have a party for 30 plus people and this, that, and the other and things, and they're breaking violations. Then they go through and they put in Des Bryant's, photo of them working out and so on. And it's kind of like you've set it up, the narrative that you want, as opposed to reporting it the way you had the facts to back it up. It's not fact-based anymore. And so you get a guy like Mike Farello who has been on the bandwagon of Des Bryant and Dak Prescott, should be prosecuted by the NFL. This is the same guy who started the whole rumor that, there might be. See, this is what drives me crazy. Because he was the first one to say there might be a tape. It's like, okay, what evidence did you have to be able to spit that out your mouth? You poured gasoline onto a fire. You were the only source of this tape, and you have yet to ever make any factual thing about a tape, or brought a witness or somebody who said, yeah, I took a tape. I don't know what I did with the tape, but I took a tape, or I saw this. But yet people took that as fact. And so the same thing that's here. I don't know the whole story to it, but TMZ has created the story that they wanted. They've thrown the grenade in the crowd and they've walked away. They've walked away. They got what they wanted and they walked away. You'll never see a retraction from TMZ. And you know that they bend the story to make it look the way they want. The problem is when people see these stories, and it's not just TMZ, people will see things on Facebook and believe, oh my God, it must be true, it's out there. And it's just like, and let me clarify one other thing too. If you are a friend of mine on Facebook, let me give you fair warning right now. If you are a friend of mine on Facebook and you share a video on it that says, hurry up and spread it before it gets deleted, you're going to be deleted, okay? All right? You're going to be deleted, okay? Unless I know who you are on a regular basis and you send stuff to me on a regular basis and we've had communication, if this out of the blue comes around, you're getting blocked, okay? Because there's plenty of people out there who have sent me friend requests that would like to be friends that aren't spamming me with stuff that might be from hackers or bullshit. But I can guarantee you, if they say, spread this before it gets deleted, it's some bullshit, okay? And that's what TMZ and ESPN is becoming as well. They're setting a narrative. They're cherry picking. You know, when it was last year, they would go through and they'd say, well, if you look at Carson Wentz's numbers versus Dak Prescott's numbers, his numbers are better than Dak Prescott. If in fine print they put through, if you don't count the rookie year. It's like, well, what do you mean? Why aren't we counting rookie year? Oh, well, we're just going to throw that year out. How are you going to throw out the part of the body of work? You are setting up the statistics to fit the narrative that you want. Because anybody who looks at the statistics, Dak wins in every category. Except fumbles. Except for fumbles. Carson Wentz, you're the winner, chicken dinner. You got it on that one. So that's the thing that bothers me so much is you get guys like Mike Farella who, even today after that, he's like, oh, you know what? Dak needs to stop hiding behind, his managers of things, and he needs to come out and do this stuff. Dak ain't got to come out to do what? To prove something to you? A guy who has been definitely against the Dallas Cowboys, always throwing shade on. And that's what ESPN sadly has become. It used to be, like I said, when I grew up, when ESPN came out, it was a brand new model. It was something new. This was going to be sports all in one location that was dealing with nothing but sports. You were seeing the real deal, and you were able to come up with your own conclusion. It was kind of like, if you guys understand what MTV was originally, it was about music videos, where the artists would come out, they dance and they sing and everything else. That's what it was. And then it evolved into the real world, and I don't know what it is today. But ESPN went from being this credible news source that you went to go ahead and get your updates, your scores, your highlights and stuff, to now being a freaking reality show that's based on nothing but a narrative that is just crazy. And these guys that you put on here, most of them don't even have a sports background. Max Kellerman was a rapper. Why can't I read? God. Black curly hair. He's got a podcast on like ESPN2 for like 3 hours in the afternoon. He started out on First Take. Oh God, Dallas Cowboy fan. But he started out in politics. He was a political pundit. And now he's a football expert? What you're getting is, guys that they look at and say, well, this is a good look to have on TV, and we're going to make them louder than everybody else, so that way, will do good on social media. Right. But see, here's the problem, though. You're 100% right, Brandon. They're not a credible source, but here's the thing. When you hear these snippets, what happens is somebody says, oh my God, Dak Prescott. Because you're not necessarily hearing the sources. And a lot of times when you see articles, like somebody had posted uh, that Jamal Adams trade was done. Somebody sent me, oh my God, Jamal Adams was traded to the Cowboys. They gave him a first round pick. I'm like, what? Just like, um, um, damn, Colin Kaepernick was signed by the Jets. It was a fake sports center parody that put it. It even fooled a news station, and they went through. But the thing is people will hear these things, and they'll believe them. So in the back of your mind, a lot of you still think, oh man, Des Bryant, he's a thug. Police came to his house like 6 times. There's a tape out there of him beating some women and things. That's what you get because this is what they're putting out there. Will Cain, that's it. Will Cain. Will Cain was a political pundit. He was on TV doing politics. All of a sudden he went from that to doing sports. I'm not saying that he's not good at it, but what qualifies you to be an expert? So my dream, and you talk to Law, you talk to Vosh or E2 Blue or these guys, has been sports and entertainment, communications, all of these things are evolving. Sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, sometimes because of being forced to. When we come out of this situation that we're in now, the world is going to change. The world's going to change because it was forced to open people's eyes. See, a lot of times you get comfortable doing what you're doing because it's easy to do it. But now, companies are realizing we've got to do things differently. Television, it's amazing to me because I'm going to use an old school reference here. Most of you won't know who I'm talking about, but you can look up the song. But like 1985, 86, there was a brother, Al B. Shore. Al B. Shore came out and had 2 big hits. Oh my God, he had this voice that was just like, damn, this brother can sing. And it was like, he was hot. And then he did some live concerts. And it was like, what was that? That's not the same guy that we heard on the album, is it? What we found out was he was what was known as a studio voice because the mixers could get the music, the instrumentals, and everything else and take his voice and make it sound better than actually what it was. So enter now the new demographics. It's almost funny watching people that have been in television for years. We watch them, respect them. We know, what they're doing, talk show hosts and things. And then you see them now having to be one-on-one with a camera, without the lighting, without the makeup, without the live crowd that's laughing, without the graphics, without the cue cards, without all the bells and whistles. And you start watching them, and I don't know if you've had this same narrative, and I'm watching some of the shows that I normally watch and would enjoy. They're unwatchable. It's just like, what happened? It's like Al B. Shore. He's got the studio, he's got the production crew, it's all this stuff, it's great. But now it's just you and me. You're not very good. And this is where the evolution comes in. You start getting tired of hearing the same stupid stuff. I mean, at some point, we're just going to be sick of hearing things that are just, are just straight up bullshit. You lose your credibility and people will move on. In the same way, MySpace got eaten up by Facebook and Facebook is slowly dying and it'll be something else. That's where ESPN and them are trying to figure it out. They're trying to go from what they did that was working now to try and get to another medium. And I'm not sure that it's working that good. Dallas will bite along as long as Jerry's the owner. It will be a while before the Robbie fire. What's up, Purge Squad? Robbie Redford, laugh out loud. Getting to the NFC Championship would be huge for. Oh my God. You know what? I agree with you on that one. Joe Boo is my media. Thank you. So, enter my dream. In talking to years ago, Vosh, E2 Blue, Philly 500, and that is coming up with a fan-centric sports network. It's my dream. And see, being able to connect with you guys right now, it's incredible. It'll be a while before the economy comes back. I might get run out by the tube. Well, that's possible. Just playing this, you know what? This is where you have to adapt and overcome. And I envision, this is what I envision, and if I had the technology to be able to do this, I'd be trying to come up with this right now. But think about a metal detector like you have in an airport. Why don't we have like a screener? Takes your temperature and everything else and can tell, does a quick chest x-ray to see if you got the corona. That's what it's going to come down to. You're going to start having spaced apart lines, 6 feet across. You walk through the scanner. Okay, you're clean, so you can come in and watch the game. You have to evolve to the situations that are going on in real time. And that's one of those solutions. Happy Easter, T Swivel. What's up? Brian Hayes, how you doing? The Joe Boo Sports Network. Doesn't that have a ring to it? China is, and they are doing better. But here's the thing is, yeah, they're doing better, but see, the problem is it only takes one person with it to spread it to 2 people, and those 2 people to spread it to 4 people. And before you know who spread it the first time, all of a sudden you got a whole case of it. So this is where, even when it goes on the downhill side, you still are going to be looking at things differently than they were before. Truly game time. Happy Easter to you too, my man. You should do a collaboration with EDP. That would be tremendous. I don't know if I can keep up with him with all his cuss words. Mark, you are a skip. Am I? Actually, no. Skip Bayless? Skip. I watch the show because I like to call them out on bullshit. But skip. Come on, skip. I'm gonna leave this right here for you, Skip. Skip Bayless is enough. He's just like the rest of those guys. It's not about getting the story right. It's about getting reaction and getting clicks. And there's no way in the world that you can tell me that you are a fan of the Dallas Cowboys and can take Dak Prescott's jersey and hat and throw it in the trash. And evidently this trash can, you don't throw any other trash in because you certainly take it right back out. Or Zeke Elliott's and things and trash them, when it fits you. My Dallas Cowboys, my team. Come on, man. Shit's fake. And that's why it doesn't work on YouTube. You guys can spot somebody that's not real. You know who's fake. Skip, I ain't mad at him for making money. I wish I had his money, but you know what? I'm going to keep my integrity. Do I ever rotate the rocks to keep the flame alive? Don't need to. It's basically, I built this. What it is there's a propane circular burner that's in the middle of this. It's under the rocks. And so the gas just comes up between the rocks and just burns however it burns. Hell yeah, NFL coming this year. Please, Jesus. Say it. Versus scrapping for ratings. Yeah, and see, this is where it's almost funny because when I talk about Q and Jet D, I'm the only one that still has cable. All the other guys like, man, we got the Roku or we got the Fire Stick. It's like you're old. It's like, yeah, I know, but I still need to keep my fax machine. And they're like, oh, you got a fax machine? Yeah, I still have a fax machine. Okay, and so it's like I just got the whole bundle because I still have a landline because I need that for my business and things, and also it's like I might as well hold on to it. I think EDP would have an argument with Mark. Oh yeah, I've talked to him on the phone. I got his phone number. We were actually supposed to do some stuff together when the Eagles were in the Super Bowl. It was just that we couldn't get it. Um, Yep, cut the cord years ago, but and actually might as well cut the cord. She's my wife's got the Roku stick and the Amazon Fire Stick and everything else. Is like, do you actually watch the regular channels anymore? Can't wait for the Skins boys game. Oh man, Brian. Here's the thing, man. I hope it's going to be fun because you have to look at it like this. Last year in PC 76 was there. Some of you guys were there. We had 400 people at our tailgate. 400 people. We fed them. We had pulled pork. We had hamburgers. We had bang bang sliders. Uh, we had Joe. Look, I kicked 120 pounds of chicken wings. We had a 65-inch TV out there. We had a ball. I don't know that we'll be able to do that this year. That's the new world that we may be living in. What it may end up being is we may be looking at early games that there's no fans that can go to it. 56K? What's 56K? How are we going to be able to watch the draft on TV, Mark? Are we going to be able to? Yeah, they're going to have a draft broadcast. Basically, here's what's going to happen. NFL Network is basically going to have like three guys that are going to be basically part of the ESPN thing. So they'll be showing it on NFL Network. They'll be showing it on ESPN, and I think on ABC or CBS. One of those stations will also have it too. But it's all going to be basically like us watching a Zoom meeting. So it's going to be all teleconferencing. It's going to be forced to change. Although, here's the difference though. Most teams normally aren't in the draft city. They're still in their headquarters. They're just phoning in to the teams, to the NFL, who they're drafting, and they'll have whoever's going to make the pick on the site. So what it'll be is, I guess, Roger Goodell at his house making the calls. They have the top prospects are going to be all online, so that way they can go ahead and say, here's Chase Young. Chase Young is the number one draft pick, and so on. I don't know if they'll have a hat for him or not, and they'll go to the camera to Chase Young. It's going to be different, and we're going to be live streaming the whole time, all 3 days. Junebug, how you doing, Junebug? Long time. Hey, Junebug, how's your restaurant doing there in Houston, man? I know you were giving out free meals and everything else. Shout out to you, man, and keep safe. Hey, Mark, who are we keeping? Greg the Leg of Cobra Kai? Who are we keeping? Right now, we've kept the guys that are there. We've kind of already let go of our free agents. Jerry wants a splash player. Yeah, Jerry, Jerry always wants to make a splash. But see, it's Will McClay and Stephen Jones that kind of keep this thing on an even keel. He wanted to get Johnny Manziel to make that splash, but it was, no, we're going to get Zach Martin. Show more mercy. Okay, you know what? I want a defensive line that shows no mercy. That's what I want. Goodell in his basement. Which kicker are we keeping? Whichever one performs better at training camp. Junebug, I'm sorry. Hopefully, it won't be long before you get back open, man. This whole thing it's crazy because now, it was 4 weeks ago we got back from Deep Creek with our friends, and last time we had any kind of a get together at all, and pretty much for 4 weeks we've been hunkering down. Just use the first pick for a kicker. New center. Oh, you don't know too much about football, do you? Nobody uses a first round draft pick on a kicker. John Jones, thank you very much for the super chat. Wide receivers pretty yeah, and that's where you look at wide receivers. People are like, oh, we need to get a wide receiver in the first round. It's like, dude, you realize that our second best wide receiver we got in the third round. You know that, right? You know that, Michael Gallup. And this draft is deep with wide receivers. So you're not taking one in the first round. Defense, defense, defense. Daniel Jones versus Dwayne Haskins. Who's going to succeed in the long term, in my opinion? Daniel Jones, I think, has better tools right now as far as skill level. What's really going to come down to is the offenses in front of them, that offensive line, to see who's going to be able to protect one of these guys. Because right now they're getting jacked up. Tiara, how you doing? Happy Easter. Yeah, we need a cornerback, and I still think we still need that beast defensive lineman or edge rusher. Is Dez coming back? If you talk to Dez, it sounds like he is. He's definitely trying to get back. And he has Garrett laugh out loud. I never witnessed anything past one playoff win. Cowboys legend, I feel for you, buddy. It seems like that right now for me. It's been so long. It's been way too long. Did I start in college? I played special teams. We need hitters on defense. Amen. C. Jones. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Email me at cowboysmark94@gmail. So that way I can get your shot glass out. I'm working on packing up. I got some mug racks. My new thing. Bam, I got those done. I got 2 of those going out. So I got to package those up tomorrow and get them going. What's up, Cowboys Nation? On break watching. Well, thank you, Jeffrey, man. Be safe out there. ESPN gets $3 from every monthly cable bill. Insane. Damn. Well, and now, of course, here's what's funny. ESPN is constantly emailing me like links. Patrick Foley. I think I'm or Judy there at 17. Oh, Lamb. I'm sorry. If Connor Lamb or Judy are there at 17, we have to take them because we need a red zone threat. And other than that, it's defense all the way. I don't think you're going to be there, though. Yeah, ESPN is constantly sending me, emails and stuff, right? You click on the email, it takes to the website, and then, of course, they're looking for that monthly fee. It's like, really? Really? You're garbage, you trashed my team, and now you want me to pay you? Okay. Cam should go to Chicago, but they got Foles already. There's some women haters, and well, Tiara, you know what it's about, Tiara. Problem is they're just not used to dealing with women. It's hard to get around women when you live in your mama's basement. They just don't know how to act. I'm sorry. Cowboys True Blue, what's up, man? We're gonna be real hardcore this season if we play. I think so too. The baked potato is not Derek. That the baked potato is not keto. Just saying. I'm stuck at 162 subs. You're trying to make it to 163. When you and I played, they still had practice. Oh my God. This is what freaking amazes me. In the new collective bargaining agreement, they reduced the amount of practices. See, they don't understand. See, if you've seen the movie Remember the Titans, okay, where they went off to training camp as a high school team, they went up to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. That's actually true, because I went to Madison High School. T.C. Williams was Alexandria. We were the only 2 schools that actually went away for training camp for a week. We ended up going to Front Royal, Virginia, to Randolph-Macon Academy. And it was crazy because they had one of the super fun cleanup sites, factories that was right behind our practice field. And they were making stuff for the spaceships and things like a space shuttle and all that. But anyway, We would have a morning practice, then we'd have breakfast. Excuse me, we'd have meetings after morning practice. Then we'd have a special teams practice at like 12. Then we'd have more meetings and weight training. Then we would have an afternoon practice, and then we'd have more meetings. And all of these were in pads, full pads. And we're hitting sleds in the morning, afternoon. Special teams were live. And now it's kind of like, the NFL got 16 padded practices. That's it. We had more than that in a week. Where's my body? Feel like a toast? First time on here. Thank you, News Center. Nah, no drinking tonight, man. I got a bottle of water. What's taking so long for Dak to sign? It's not a matter of sign what. It's like he's not agreeing with what they want, and they're not agreeing with what he wants. So that's what's taking so long to decide. Dak wants a 4-year deal. The Cowboys want a 5-year deal. And of course, the Cowboys, they like to present things when they want to present things. And it wouldn't surprise me any if Dak Prescott's contract got done like the week of the draft, just to kind of steal some thunder away. You know what I'm saying? He does deserve more than Wentz, I think so. Today, players just don't practice. That's why. And there's a lot to that News Center 01, because I think that's part of the reason why we have so many concussions. You look at tackling in the NFL, these guys don't know how to tackle. All they're trying to do is do a headshot and spear somebody. We were taught to tackle with your shoulder, to wrap up a guy, drive through him with your shoulder, not with your head. And that's where you see all these concussions. You're right about Thomas Garrett. They don't know nothing about practice like we had. I mean, we would have like Tennessee drills, bull in the ring. We had a monster machine. This machine basically was a giant spring set that had a dummy on it. So you line up. This thing gets about a 10-foot start. They pull the trigger on this thing, and this thing comes flying at you. And you had to tackle it and then drive it back to lock it back up. I mean, we were live. I mean, we were live all the time. Why drink tomorrow when you can drink the blood of Christ today? Okay. Dak is better than golf, and golf is equal to Wentz. That's why there are more injury players now. And see, to me, this is the other problem with the two. You can't go from 0 to 60. You don't have pads on all week long, and now we're playing on Sunday full speed. You're not practicing at full speed. It's totally different. What's up, Zeppelin fan? How you doing? How can the world be flat, though? I never understood. Okay, because they only see 10 feet in front of their face, Tiara. They only see 10 feet in front of their face. Yeah, you're right. They don't understand logic. Yeah, well, yeah, that's the logic. If we don't practice and pad, we won't get hurt in practice. Yeah, but then you're not really ready to play in the games, though, either. You're preaching to the choir to me, Thomas, because we had like 6 weeks of practice, 2-a-days and things before the season started. You would think that their logic would be is you wouldn't have a team by the time the season started, but that's not the case. You're not NFL hardened. I know I'm not hardened for anything right now. I'm old. He was debating on the phone with the Eagles fan named Jimmy, and it was funny they dug deep into the debate. Okay. I agree. Your body has to get conditioned before you play. So true, Thomas Garrett. Happy Easter, everybody, Zeppelin fan. Well, the commissioner said it's just entertainment. It's not that close to the look, dude. Look, the water bottle's here. You see my hand? Look, you see that? You see? The fire's in the middle. There's plenty of space. This is all cool around the perimeter of the fire. Okay? The fire's right there. And look, it's not melted. In fact, it's still cold. You think Lamar is going to get the high? I think what's going to happen is, here's what's going to happen with Lamar Jackson. Defensive quarter. Well, thank you, Lee Henderson, for being a new subscriber. Shout out to you. Um, Sorry, Miss Jackie, I didn't see. I couldn't read that text. I think what's going to happen is Lamar Jackson is going to come back down to earth because defensive coordinators are studying right now, devising ways to stop the offense. You know, when something new or somebody new comes out that first year, all of a sudden, boom, it changes things. Now they have time to analyze and figure out what they can do to slow him down. And so you'll see him naturally come back down to earth some. Get the Cowboys game on from 2011 on NBCSN. Okay. Oh, I'm not saying that he's not going to be above average. No. You missed what I said. Do I think he's going to have the same season that he had last year? No, but he's still going to be a really good quarterback. He's still going to be held to stop. Talent trumps that. But you're going to see they came out of nowhere. Nobody thought in the beginning of the year that they were going to, oh, it's a running quarterback, so we're not going to have to worry about that. All of a sudden he comes out and he's able to fire the football, and they're going to start looking at ways to devise against him. Oh, Joe, okay, here's what's crazy about it. The same day that you had Mike Farello going after Dak and Zeke, here comes this tape from Tua working out to send to all the teams. And every sports show is showing this tape. And you're looking at him, they had more than 10 people there. They were working out. Nobody said anything. And that's where I went through, and I'm just kind of like, what happened to at least being fair and balanced? At least keeping it equal. If you're going to kill Dak and Zeke, why aren't you killing them? Why aren't you killing Lamar and Antonio Brown? They were doing the same thing that Dak and Zeke were, or Dak and Dez were doing. Nobody said anything. Football will never be the same. Damn right. Thank you, Mark. Exactly. Cowboys are always picked on. Well, and it's because it's the monster that Jerry created. Because the Dallas Cowboys are so popular. You're not going to talk about Tampa Bay. Well, you will now because Tom Brady's there. But let's say the Jets. Do you anybody care if the Jets are out there working out? No. People in New York might, some of them, but not really. But if you get a Dallas Cowboy, because the narrative they have put out there, because it's America's team, because it's the Dallas Cowboys, it's going to be talked about. Thank you, Jerry Washington. Shout out to you for becoming a new channel subscriber. I appreciate that. And make sure the new channel members, we got 2 of them today. Didn't we get 2? I think we got 2. 2 channel members. Now understand, listen, there's a subscriber. When you click the bell and ring all that stuff and say, I'm a subscriber, I love that. Thank you very much. And make sure you hit the like button and, make sure you ring the bell so that way you get notified when I put out videos and things. But there's also now channel memberships, okay? Channel memberships are kind of taking it to another level. And we have quite a few channel members, and shout outs to all of you guys. And there's a tailgate member who just joined in the last week. It's a 3-letter, your first name is a 3-letter word, or at least on YouTube it is. See something. Make sure you email me and remind me that you're a tailgate member so I can get you your shot glass rack and your set of 4 shot glasses. So anybody who becomes a channel member, they get a Joe Boo Keep Your Ass at Home shot glass, and we're going to be coming up with different designs throughout the year. Justin, our favorite Jet fan, man. Justin, you are number 1 in here on this channel as a Jets fan. You're number 1. You're the only one, but you're also the number 1. We appreciate the support, man. Okay, I'm not trading for Adams. I'm not. Listen, here's the thing that you got to understand about the Dallas Cowboys. In the last 10 years, the Dallas Cowboys have hit on number 1 picks more than anybody else in the NFL. Jamal Adams, another safety. You kind of just signed Ha Clinton Dix. Okay, that's a stopgap. All right. I'm not trading away number one for another guy who. No, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that because you think about a Tyron Smith, you think about a Des Bryant, you think about a Zach Martin, you think about a Travis Frederick, you think about all these guys that we have gotten in the first round. That's the spot we always do well in the draft, with the exception of Taco and Morris Claiborne. But even Morris Claiborne's got a ring. You want to draft a lights out defender on that defense. I'm sorry. And if not, I would rather, instead of trading that for Adams, if the guy that you really don't think that's there, and there's other people that you like, and you can move back and create more picks, you do that. There's strength in numbers because every pick that you make, to me, it's a crapshoot. It's a 50-50 proposition that you can either be right or you can be wrong, and you can lose everything on that pick. Thank you, Tara, and happy Easter. Happy Easter to everybody. We lose. We lose what? Thanks, brother Jet D. Todd Wilson. We got another channel member. Todd, email me cowboysmark94@gmail.com so that way I can get your shot glass out. Because, oh, look, check this out. Check this out. See, here's what you're also doing, too. Right now, our country has got, we've slowed things down, right? And a lot of people are out of work, everybody's slowing down. But everything that we can do, spending money-wise, is helping to keep the system. So, Discount Mug is where I get my shot glasses and stuff done. And they've been freaking fantastic. So I ordered the Keep Your Ass at Home shot glasses. I got 144 of them. Came in 2 boxes. Right now, I think about 90 of them are gone. That fast. Bam. Between people buying them, between the channel members and stuff, and so on, and giving some away. So I ordered some more. So, that order, when you become a channel member, it makes me have to buy more shot glasses, which means Discount Mug has to print them. They got to pay for shipping them, and then they got to get the glasses and the materials. So that money flows into the economy to help keep it going. So what you channel members just did is you are helping the American economy. And when you get your shot glass, and if you actually stay home and take a few shots, and I'm not promoting alcohol, you're keeping your ass at home, which is also helping to keep that virus away from you and others. So shout out to the channel members. Maybe you'll buy one of those shot glasses, Q. Q. You got one for each hand, don't you? Because I know you need. Q. I know you're going like this. I know you're going like this, Q. And I'm worried about you, man. I'm worried. No, slow down on the shots. Happy Easter, Marker. I'm hearing rumors the Eagles might play the Ravens week 1. That spells trouble. Oh, that would be. Well, hearing rumors that we'll pay the Rams week 1. And the Rams, hey, well, the Ravens, they could have that Super Bowl hangover. It's possible. But they seem to be on a tear. Looks like we may be playing the Rams, and the Rams are truly a shell of themselves. We're going to find out a lot more about Jared Goff this year without Todd Gurley and them getting rid of, Brandon Cooks to the Texans. wait, hold up. Hold it, Q. Wait, Q. You know what happened, or what hasn't happened today? Oh my God. This may be a first. Q, didn't you show me somebody that was up on a bridge that was going to jump? They talked him off? Q? Was that in Houston? That wasn't Eastside Herald, was it? He's not getting ready to jump off the bridge, is he? He hasn't been in here. It wasn't. You sure it wasn't Eastside Herald? I know he was up on the bridge and he got talked down. They probably took him to a mental hospital. It wasn't Eastside Herald, was it? Because if you're a Texans fan, I can see you being up on a bridge right now. I can see that. with what O'Brien is doing with that team. I could see that. Where's Brodus? Missed that guy. Well, he's not working for he's damn. Where did he go? He's not on the Fan anymore. It's damn. You'll see him from time to time on Bleacher Report, but I can't remember. He landed in a boat. Golfers. No, what it was is teams figured out that here's the thing. The thing about golf was golf ended up benefiting from Todd Gurley when Todd Gurley was healthy. Todd Gurley could take a screen pass and go to the house. When that was gone and teams found out what his weaknesses were and attacked him, he's not a great quarterback. He's not a very good quarterback. And he does not have the weapons that he had before. And now they have problems because, they're taking cap hit after cap hit, and they've got to pay like Jalen Ramsey, and they have a lot of holes to fill. Brian Brodus, he's on the Fan. Yeah, that's it. He's on that's it. G-Bag Nation is where he's at. And you'll see him from time to time. At least I'll see a post from him from time to time on Twitter. Sheriff Golf is the worst. Nah, he's not the worst. He's bad, but he's not the worst. But, there's some Cowboy fans that would take him over Dak Prescott. They'll say, oh, well, he's been to a Super Bowl. It's okay. I do think Austin is coming back because of our special teams coach is familiar with him with the Rams. And I think he's possibility, a guy you can use in the slot as well as he's that gadget guy. And I think Mike McCarthy is going to be looking to do a lot of different things that'll kind of throw curveballs at you. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's a possibility that he gets re-signed. Wentz is the pitch, y'all. Golf is a little above it. Stop it. No, I'd have to say Wentz is better than golf. I'm sorry. Golf is not. Golf, oh my God. I mean, both of them are turnover machines. You missed that? Yeah. Things change, though, A lot of these shows, you kind of notice what they're beginning to do on the Fan. It seems like they're trying to get younger and younger. And it's kind of the same thing when you look at ESPN. ESPN got rid of all of the old talking heads that really knew football and sports. And now they got the young guys that can scream loud that, they figure will be able to work well on YouTube. But the thing about YouTube that I've learned is this. Yelling and screaming for that reaction, it'll get you attention. It may even get you numbers and subscribers and stuff. But what really has staying power is having a personal connection. It's about you being part of something or feeling ownership of a thing. And the thing about when you watch Skip, and Shannon, there's not interaction with you and me. It's these two buffoons that are saying stupid shit that really just doesn't matter. And you kind of look at it and say, that's not even close to being accurate. How can you you're telling me that you two never agree on anything? At every subject you're always polar opposite on? Somewhere, even Eagle and Cowboy fans can agree on things. Me and Philly 500, even though I hate his Eagles, sometimes him and I can agree about something about the Cowboys or something about the Eagles. And so that's where you realize that this is not. Well, Randy. Listen, Randy, I made 3 of the new racks. I have 2 of them that are the Two Face and 1 that's a regular. And I have 1 of the Two Face already gone. So if you want one of those, I can have it in the mail for you tomorrow. But somebody else is also interested in one tonight. So you know how to, Randy, we know you know how to order. We know you know how to order. And I'll throw in some extra shot glasses for you because, well, you've been like my best customer. You know what? Hold on. I got Randy. I got to do just don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Oh boy, it sucks getting old, man. Damn, can't sit down for a while because my shit hurts. Oh my gosh. If I can give, here you go. Q, 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 Q. Get ready. I got the good stuff here. Um, I love that sound. That's when you know it's a good bottle of rum. It's got a cork in it. Um, no, don't do it. Q, I think I've only had 2 shots the whole week. Listen, no, this is for all you guys, and this is for Randy. Randy, who's got the six. I mean, excuse me, the 4 shot glass one, right? He got that one along with a set of glasses. Then he got a full rack. Then he got um, a mug rack. Oh, excuse me, not a mug rack. He got a rack for his uh, mini helmets, and he got another rack. So I think he got a cherry one too. Up, Daryl Mullen. This is where we're turning Jason Garrett sideways to clap. Thank you very much for becoming a channel member. Email me at cowboysmark94@gmail so that way I can get your shot glass that's like this. Keep your ass. See, look, can you see that? Can you see that? Keep your ass at home. So, coffee and mug rack. See, and it's because, see, here, back to what I was saying about the interaction. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to do those racks the way that I'm doing them because it was your ideas. I mean, it was, and I wish the person who originally said that looked like a football when I put the little rack on my credenza there, which started the whole thing of like, okay, let me make a football, and then I made them out of cherry. Then I was like, It's like maybe I can make them like team colors. So thus far, I've done a New Orleans colors, I've done a Giants, I've done an Eagles, I've done Kansas City, I've done pink ones, I've done multitudes of Dallas Cowboy ones, and I did Lions ones. You know, so it's kind of cool that these things are being made and going all over the place. So I hadn't thought about the mug racks. I was just like, you know, everybody got shot glasses. So somebody said to me, "Can you make one for a mug? Because I don't drink shots. I got mugs." So I was like, "Okay." So you can put 6 mugs up on those. I think Gulf is the most accurate out of the 3. Big dope. Put down the dope. Big dope. Big dope. Start taking small dope. You think Jared Goff is accurate? Justin, upgrade. Thank you very much, man. Justin is a super fan. Thank you very much, my man. I got to tell you, I'm getting better with them. And I'm going to invest. You know, when we get through all this stuff, I'm going to invest in a CNC machine, and I can't wait because what I start doing with those, then, oh my goodness, it's gonna be okay. They might be listening. The NFL police. But let's say when I get that CNC machine, let's say you want to have yours customized. You say, "Hey, Mark, I want you to put a Dallas Cowboys star engraved in it." I can do that. Let's say one of you Eagle fans out there want to see like the Eagles logo. I can carve that into it with that machine. Let's say you Redskin fans want your logo. I can put a Redskin potato on it. Ain't no problem. Giants, let's say you want your logo. Ain't no problem putting a turd on there. Got it. Got you covered. So it'll open it up to a whole nother thing. And for me, this is one of those things that, Mark, don't degrade your tools with the pea green paint. Oh no, we when we do the Eagles, we use disposable brushes and we just throw them away. We're not reusing it. It's trash. It's trash. And I wear gloves. I gotta. I just can't. I might spontaneously combust. Um, but I gotta tell you, Zeppelin fan man, happy Easter man. Good night. But for me, when I make these things, what I really love is when people share a picture of the racks in their new home. It's almost like they're my little babies. They're my little babies. My babies are going all over the place. One's going to New Mexico. I know there's some down in Texas and Houston. You know, there's one in Canada. There's like three in Hawaii. There's one in Seattle, Washington. There's some out in California. It's like, we're spreading that mojo all over the place. But this is to all of you great fans out there, man. I appreciate all the support. Mm, mm. And the shot glasses. Woo, whoa. Shot glasses. Okay. Trying to think of how many I've gone through. The Spread the Mojo ones, I think I did 2 orders, so that's 288. 288 times 2. Plus I had the ones before. So out there's about 600 shot glasses, Jobu shot glasses that are around the country and the world. Because there's actually, as far as England, there's some in Canada and there's some in Mexico. And that's kind of cool. And that's what I'm talking about, having a connection that ESPN can't do. You're my family. You're my friends, man. And that's why I love coming out here doing a live stream, just like this, even in the rain. So, but like all good things, it's got to come to an end. I need to go spend some more time with my wife. Tomorrow's a work day for her, and I got work to do, of course, there. And oh my God, and I got to try this thing. I've got like you probably noticed when I got up to go get this bottle that I get up like an old man that I am. I got sent. It's one of those power massagers. It's like a jackhammer. It's literally like a jackhammer. And make double shot glasses, Mark. Oh, you want me to get? I'm not trying to make alcoholics now. I don't want people to be alcoholics. No, no, no. This is a good size right here. Do I wrote? You could go like this if you wanted to with the rocks. I mean, you can. It's really not rocks. It's glass. It's little chunks of glass. That's all it is. It's blue glass at that. See, look. See, it's blue glass, like my Cowboys. But I've got back issues. I got calf issues and knee issues and stuff. So I'm gonna try this thing out. I'm gonna let you know how this thing works. And if you want one, I got a 30% off discount code. So I'm gonna go try this thing on my back because my back is killing me right now. You don't have Randy. You don't have this one. This one was handmade by these hands. I bought this piece of stone right here, and I took my angle grinder to cut out the spot for the pan. Now you may have one, but you don't have this one because I laid the bricks on this sucker myself. Robbie, I know you've seen some of the commercials of these things where you'll see the muscle just kind of like, yeah, it literally, it's just, I mean, it's like a jackhammer. I mean, I'm like, oh man, I got it charging up right now, so I can't wait because I need it for my back because it's like sometimes I'll get cramps in there, and it's like I used to get my kids to walk on my back and stuff because that would help because literally it would help kind of put my spine back in. So I'm gonna try it out. Cowboy 64. Yes, my dog is named Witten because my mom is a Cowboy fan. See, Justin, I knew you were good people. You come from good stock, man. Shout out to your mama. We all drinks. Q is leading the way. Well, you know the Dallas Cowboys make you. We all know Jerry Jones makes us drink, man. So, that being said, y'all, Thank you for spending the last hour and 10 minutes with me. We'll be doing our regular live stream tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern. We'll be first thing in the morning doing Don't Sleep on the Dallas Cowboys. Listen, keep doing what you're doing, hunkering down, keeping your social distance, because the sooner we all do this, the sooner we'll get back to life the way it was, well, the new life, and football and all the things that we enjoy. So it's going to be time to turn out these lights. Here we go. This party is over. Peace out, Derek, Todd, Jedi, Tiara, New Center 01. Thanks for being in here, man, for all the chats. Eagles. You email? Did you? Eagles Mafia. Did you email me about recently? I can do you. I've got Eagle. Unfortunately, I do have Eagles paint still, and I can get some more throwaway brushes. So yeah, definitely. Actually, I'll be honest with you, Eagles Mafia. Damn, I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I actually want to do a two-faced Eagles one. So it's still kind of as much as I hate you guys, I hate you Eagles. But I got to tell you though, these things I'm absolutely positively loving, and it would actually be cool to see what an Eagles two-face, which is kind of fitting because most of y'all are two-faced. Because you know how you guys are. You know you Eagle fans are two-faced. Because you know in the middle of the season you guys were killing Carson Wentz. You guys are loving him now, but in the middle of the season you guys were killing him and where's Nick Foles? You know it. You guys are two-faced. And it'd be nice for you to go ahead and order one of those two-faced ones. All right. Looks like the lights are gone. I'll see you guys in the morning.